Hello, everyone. I'm Laura Garrison, and I'm here to talk to you today about the mentally ill and incarceration. I have been trying to do a study on this. I've gotten myself a little bit overwhelmed with it. It's just overwhelming when you start reading about different scenarios and things that have happened in the system. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a nurse for over 16 years, mostly with dementia patients, Alzheimer's, elderly. I have worked at the state hospital in the psych unit there, and I've also worked with drug and rehab folks. So, one thing I have never done is worked in a jail or a prison, and I find that very interesting, and I'm hoping to do that at some point. Um, I started reading about different things that had happened with folks in the system, and it is just overwhelming all of the people that are incarcerated that have mental illness. And the reason I really started noticing it so much is when I went to, excuse me, when I went to work in Logansport, I would talk with the patients, and of course, I was reading their charts, seeing why they were actually there. And almost every patient there had charges against them in the system. They would be in jail for trespassing, something simple, and were unable to testify for themselves because of their illness. So they would send them to the state hospital, and they have counselors there and people that guide them, help them to understand what they're saying in court. And most of them are learning how to testify, but don't even know why they're testifying. I had a major problem with that ethically. I felt like them going back to the system, okay, they go back, they testify, then they have to do the rest of their time in jail. Well, while they're in jail, they're not getting proper medications, they're not getting proper therapy. The funding is not there for the therapy. So they have no psychologist in there. They are able to refuse medications in jail where they're not allowed to refuse medications at the hospital. So they're getting taken to the hospital to testify. They come back, testify, go back to jail. Then they're in solitary confinement, most of them, 23 to 24 hours a day, which is so unhealthy. It's just unbelievable the way it's set up. It's just not humane. To me, it's not. I've read about a few different cases. There's 25% of people that are arrested are mentally ill for the most part. More than 2 million people with serious mental illness in the system. 550,000 people with a serious illness in the jail at any given day. 550,000 people. In 2017, incarceration cost the government $71 billion. $71 billion. And we still don't have enough funding to have the proper medications, the proper therapy that these folks need. There is just a huge need. And if you think about it, wouldn't we want to fix these people before we send them back out into the public where they're going to get into some kind of trouble or hurt someone or get hurt? It makes sense to me to try to fix them while they're there so that they don't get re-entered into the system at another time. Um, I'm hoping that at some point we can get some funding to get them the proper care, to get them what they need while they're there. Most people don't just go and kill someone because it was something they wanted to do for the day. I wouldn't think. I would think that someone killed someone because he has a problem or she has a problem and she needs help. She needs fixed. He needs fixed. Needs some kind of guidance in their life. Maybe growing up was hard. Maybe, there's so many different reasons for illness. Anxiety in the youth nowadays is sky high. Everyone's got anxiety. Everyone needs medication. No, maybe that's not what they need. Maybe they need some proper guidance. Maybe they need people there that care, therapy of some sort, guiding them on how to control their anxiety instead of popping pills and just getting out there and trying to do things that are bad just for attention. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen with this world, but I'm sure willing to help try to fix it. I want to thank everyone for coming today, and I hope that I gave you some insight on mental illness in people that are incarcerated. Hopefully, we can all get together and help these people in some way or another. Thank you so much. Have a great day.